Well, Buen Camino pilgrims, Jeremiah Gibbs, I'm your Camino guide. Today I want to talk just a little bit about trekking poles, why you might want to use them, and how to fit them. And Veronica just started using trekking poles. She's been walking a lot on flatland.
Flatland in Florida, but this mountainous region has been a whole different ballgame. So I've been learning how to use the trekking poles, and it's actually helped a lot. Yeah,
you didn't use them at all in Florida, so you just started using them this week.
Yep.
Why do you like them?
So at first it was really more of a balance thing, and I was just kind of helping use them to find my footing and where I was going to land, and that was helpful. But then once we started really with the uphill, more steep inclines, it was helping to put some of the, really carry some of the weight in my arms. And so I've been using my triceps a lot. As I step, I have like when I put my left foot out, I put my right pole out about the same distance, and then kind of use my triceps to push back. And so that really has been helping distribute some of the weight of my pack and just my body weight, and not just use my legs but also use my arms to help me propel me forward. Almost like pushing me forward. But being able to use my triceps, a little bit of bicep, and my back shoulder, I don't know, lats, delts, whatever those muscles are.
I think it really helps, especially as a big guy, really helps me go up hills, because I need that extra little push to keep the legs moving. And then on the downhill, especially older folks, but I think even at our age, it helps to be able to put that, if you put that pole down before your foot on the downhills, it takes a lot of the shock off the joints. So it really helps your joints a lot. But a lot of people don't know how to use the trekking poles, so we could give a little bit of a tutorial on how to do that. Here, you want to film? So the first thing, is how to grip the trekking pole. So if you don't grip it properly, then you might as well just be using like a stick like the old hikers used to do. So it really matters how you put the grip on. So you're gonna go up under the grip like this, put your hand through from underneath the grip, and then you want the grip to kind of rest in the V of your hand like that. And what that's going to do is that really I don't even have to grip the pole, and all of my the weight of me pushing down to get that extra force is that really on the strap. That saves all of your grip strength so that your hand isn't cramping up all day and everything. So I just kind of loosely have my hand on it like that, kind of holding it in place, and then when I push forward, it's all the weight is on the strap. You do have to adjust your strap a little bit. Not every pole is the same, but they are mostly similar. If you just pull up like that, then you can pull this cord in and out to properly size it, and then click it back down again to do that. How are you going to decide how long your poles are? Normally, you would want, when you're standing straight up and down, you would want your arm to be parallel with the ground with a straight elbow. So that's going to determine your length. The only exception to that is going to be when you start to go downhill. You might want to extend your pole about 1 inch or 2 inches. That's going to help you to get the pole into the ground before your foot. When you've got a long downhill, I extend it. The other thing that I do is sometimes if I'm walking like this, when I go to downhill mode, I just put my hand on top. That also extends it just 1 inch or so, so I'm starting to get that pole into the ground just a little bit sooner. So trekking poles can be a great help. There's lots of different kinds. I'll have a different video to talk about what some of the pluses and minuses of different poles. But even if you wait until you get to Spain and buy like the $10 poles, just at the end of any albergue or whatever, those poles are going to work just as fine for the short time that you're on Camino. If you're somebody who really likes to hike, you think you might do multiple Caminos, might be worth buying a really good set of poles. But otherwise, some cheap ones in Spain are going to do you for the time that you're on the trail. Hope that's helpful. I'll send you a video about how we pick out our backpacks and Buen Camino pilgrims.